What's up, y'all? Um, damn, this shit just hit me hard. Cause I wanna make another video about this. Not gonna relate it to creativity, alright?
It's just I've been waiting on this day for my entire life. I thought I'd feel different.
I heard this story about a fish.
About a fish.
I heard this story about a fish.
Oh, that's nice.
He swims up to this older fish and says, I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean. The ocean, says the older fish. That's what you're in right now. This, says the young fish, this is water. What I want is the ocean. See you tomorrow.
I'm high, okay, I just hit the ball. But, yeah. So what this means is the ocean. Like life is. So the moral of the story was the fish was trying to find the ocean, but at the end of the day, he was in the spot that he was needed to be in or wanted to be in. He just couldn't see it. And it also, hold up, I'll be back. Hey, wanna come upstairs? No, for bad mom let you out. You're just not listening. Ready to 15, 20 of them. It's up to you. Um, yeah, the moral of the story was he was trying to find the bigger, or he wanted the ocean. And life is a game of being your authentic self in the moment, okay? What I mean by that is you have to understand and grasp the notion of being in the moment, capturing the moment with the camera, capturing the moment with the video, capturing the moment with a journal notation. Um, and within that, you have to understand that when you're your authentic self, it is hard because people's beliefs are everything to you. If you're an overthinker, I know that firsthand. Trust me. Um, but if you let their beliefs dictate who you are and your authentic self and what you say, then that present moment will fade and it'll die out. That is what I've learned through meditation and understanding of content and identifying content and understanding the different poems that people will say in their own words, because it's all about their fluency and how big your emotional intelligence is, your EQ, IQ. And within that, you have to know that doesn't all matter. I I was listening to this podcast. It was by Jordan Peterson and Modern Wisdom, and it was um Chris Williamson. Love the guy. I actually have another quote that I have. I'm gonna make that into another video because I have bad habits too. We all have bad habits, and yeah, like um, but yeah, it was to tell how verbally articulate you are. Um, I have not done this. Give yourself, I think it was 3 to 5 minutes to write down as many words as you can with like the letter T or R. And then some people can write like 140, some people can write 90, some people can write 85, 92, um, 29, 50. However many words you can write down within that certain period of time will help you understand what you can improve on with your verbal literacy if you're trying to understand why people's emotions are expression in that way of form, because emotions are just expressions of body language, of tone, of facial expression. All the things I just listed is astronomically correct. So like I hope you love the fucking harsh truth. So if you do, wake the fuck up. Um but what I'm trying to say is I found this one um
with the acronym SPAIN. It's an experiment that they did, which is the scale of positive and negative emotion. When you look at a chart, for example, of the yogis and the Hindu masters, you begin to see greed, lust at the bottom, then anger, then you see love and gratitude, and then at the top you see what? Enlightenment. Well, what is enlightenment? Everybody talks about enlightenment, but what is enlightenment? So they began prompting people, and they found that above what we often know as the highest form of frequency, or what everybody talks about, which is love, they found that there was a frequency that made people vibrate 400 times more powerful than the vibrational frequency of love. And it was the vibrational frequency of authenticity. To become the truest version of yourself with no lies is to vibrate at the highest form that you can possibly vibrate at, giving you a sense of peace, equanimity, and truthfulness. And all the baggage doesn't exist because you don't have to wear a mask. Therefore, you can be who you are. So I come across a study, and it's a study with the
true mask. What mask do you have on your face right now in front of your parents, in front of your friends, in front of your teachers, in front of your professors, in front of your classmates? What mask do you have on? Because I have my own mask. I realized that today when I was doing math. Um, like, I assume these motherfuckers are video gamers. And I was like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a Twitch streamer, and I play Call of, like I'm like you boys play because they're mixed. One, one was from Dubai. He was a he was a gamer. Like we're talking like he just started on another game, which I know for a fact he's gonna grind. Respect to you, brother. I forgot his fucking name. um, but yeah. Um, like I told him, I told that to him, and he's like, all right, bet. And he's like, can I get your contact or not contact at YouTube? I'm like, I don't give a shit. If you want self improvement, motivational shit, because he said he also was struggling in math and whatnot, which I get that because we all, some aspects or some fields, we all struggle in. That's with life. We have to learn, we have to grow, we have to mature, we have to understand that even though we go through certain intersections or roadblocks or whatever it is that we go through on a daily basis, like, I kid you not, I had a podcast in my ear. If I would have had my music, I would have most definitely talked to that grandma. Okay, I was just walking around, like about to go to the bathroom and whatnot, and I found it interesting because when I was walking around, when I was doing a loop, I saw her, and this was like as I was leaving, so like she was standing there for about a good, sitting there for about a good 30 to 45 minutes. No, no, like 10 to 15, and then she stood up, and then she was kind of walking a little bit. I'm like, okay, now I see her reaching for the handicap thing, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get in front of her. I cut in front of her, and she's like, well, thank you, and I'm like, you're very welcome. And then she's like, oh, what a gentleman, and I'm like, well, thank you. I don't know what to say to that, but what I wish I would have told her is, I understand what you're going through because my grandma is going through the same shit, but way worse. I'm sorry for my profound language, but she has had three knee replacements. Um, she had E. coli back in like 2000. She just broke her foot, her good foot, in three different places while going to the bathroom. And then, yeah, and then she's saying her therapy is not really going the best, but also she has a very push away kind of personality, which I kind of do, which I kind of hate to admit. But the only reason why I'm telling you this is because I have a self improvement little TED Talk motivational YouTube channel, and they're kind of long. They're like, I'd say about a good 25 to an hour. Um, that's because I could just talk and talk and talk about a certain topic. Um, in some way, shape, or form. I'm a little bit high right now, but y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to say, okay? Um, but yeah, you have to be.
Come across a study, and it's a study with the acronym SPAIN. It's an experiment that they did, which is the scale.
Highest form of frequency, okay? You guys know the story of how me being within, like my love life is pretty shit, okay? Like, if you guys have seen that video, you guys will understand that it is hard for me to even become my authentic self because I am afraid, okay? We need the LEDs. We need the LEDs. Okay, why you blinking like that? Okay. I am afraid because of all the shit that I have seen, that I have been through, that I have witnessed upon my eyes over FaceTime with girls, with having that jaw surgery, with having and managing my reflux and stomach problems. My stomach problems have been fucking me over for the past 2 months now. 2 months. No, I'm just playing. 3 fucking years. Okay, it's been 3 fucking years. No, Stomach issues I've had my whole entire life. No, reflux. I had reflux my whole entire life. So I was able to deal with that. But also on top of that, my stomach issues, I just started dealing with this shit 3 years ago. And I am way too young for this shit. Way too young. And once I understood that I didn't want to let myself down within college classes, within my own mental health, within my self-isolation, within meditation, within journaling, within fucking going to therapy. Because I just recently got on therapy and I am still thinking about this, is I have high anxiety and high depression levels. Like, I'm assuming both are compulsive disorders, which is hard for me to witness because I am wanting to help people. I am wanting to get a better understanding of my own life because I'm still learning, because I'm still living, because I'm still trying to understand what I'm trying to get out of being my authentic self, because I've still yet to found myself. I am too young for this fucking game of life to understand what I am trying to do. There was this another Instagram video I saw.
You are confident in who you are, you can navigate through challenges with a positive mindset. It allows you to make decisions based on your values and goals, your ultimate why, rather than seeking the approval of everybody else. Believing in yourself opens doors to new opportunities and growth. It empowers you to take risks, to learn from your failures, to enjoy the failures, and to persist in the face of adversity. This strong belief system is a cornerstone in achieving your success and fulfillment in many aspects of your life. Your creative process isn't about just making pretty things or money, although we'll do that too, but it's also a guide map into discovering yourself, which also results in becoming more resourceful and fulfilled, you know? Legacy is built not on the fleeting approval of others, but on enduring authenticity and standing on who we are. When you are confident in who you are, you can navigate through challenge.
So when you believe you're in yourself, doors open to growth and opportunities, okay? I agree with that. Because if you do not have the belief that your own thoughts and actions and thought processes will get you to point B, because you don't know where point B is, because you're blank, because you're high, because you're stupid, because you're young, and because you're fucking dumb, okay? If you're in your mid to early 20s to early teens to late teens, bro, you don't know what is open, because you have yet to face that new challenge that you see, because within that you learn to become, or to rebound, to become a better understanding, to have a wider point of view of that situation that you were in. Like, this is the most uncomfortable position I've ever sit in. Shoulders are not back. I have my arm like this, like I'm uncomfortable. And then of course I got my legs crossed with my right arm or right hand and palm on my knee. Like the most uncomfortable position. Okay, I have learned to be confident within tennis, my swimming abilities, which I know I can improve that. um, Stoner Retro Will does not fit the description. Oh, yeah. I can just do that. Within that, when you're confident within your decisions, within your thought processes, you are more understanding of what your solidified values and goals are, because I have no idea. I have no idea with this content. I know I want to get my degree in psychology. I know I'm either going to go to Mankato or Duluth. I have no idea. And within that, that's a big step. Okay, that's a big step for anybody. Moving away from home, moving away from family, which I'm fine with that. Fuck you mean? I'll go fucking meet some fucking cool ass people up in Duluth or fucking Cato. I already know hella people down in Cato. So I know for a fact I'll be chilling because I'll be telling them, hey, what's up? How you been? Good? How's 2 years post high school? It's been mediocre. Anything new with you? Nah. Oh, I started a fucking YouTube, Twitch channel. And fucking. They're like, oh yeah, it's tough. Like, but like, I know for, yeah, I'm just high. Okay. And within that, you you have a better understanding of not needing people's approval of saying, oh my god, your content's fucking fantastic. Oh my god, you're hitting rock bottom. Oh my god, you're moving forward, moving on, moving past this step of season that you're in. Because right now, this is where seasons change. This is where shit gets interesting and shit can go either up or down. You don't know. Because who knows? I have seasonal depression that has not been really that good. And within that, you can validate yourself. You can validate your thoughts. You can validate your actions that you put forth. You can have a better understanding of who you are. Alexa, play Spotify.
Trevor, here's Spotify. Resuming the latest episode, number 839, Robert Greene, 12 Raw Truths About Gaining Power and Respect.
The implementation proceeds. Yeah.
So, I have yet to learn from I have learned from 5 major mistakes I have learned from. Let me think. Oh, so I was on the swim team, okay, 7th through freshman year. I stopped after my jaw surgery because I had it broken. It was hell. Hope you guys have watched that video. I don't remember which one it was in. I think it was part 2 or part 1 of my story. I don't know. I don't know if there is a part 1 or a part 2. I should probably see, but I don't give a shit. But I know you guys do. But so when I was on the swim team, we always have like captains meetings and whatnot, and like a captain with the rest of the team before the meet, and like give us motivation, give us pep talks and whatnot. Which one thing I loved about swimming was the motivation and the pep talks. Tennis, when I tried to transfer that over to tennis, I locked in. That's me. Fuck, wow, bitch. Throat jam, stomach jam. Armpit tickle. But yeah. Ooh. Alexa, skip. Um, oh, shut up. Okay. Yeah. So during this, so it really paid off at the end of the day within tennis. Okay, that's another thing. Okay, one thing, or never mind, forget that. So during that speech, that motivational speech, my one buddy acquaintance, was banging this water bottle. I knew he had ADHD, I knew he had provocative, I knew he had all that shit. And he like kept on doing it, and I started doing the cap. I'm like trying to motion to him, like, don't do that. And he kept on doing that for about a good 5 minutes. And then what happened is I went over to him. He was like this, like comfortable as shit. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, they're trying to talk. Can you stop? And then he smiled, and he kept on doing it, kept on doing it, kept on doing it. I'm like, bro. 3 minutes later, go over there, try to grab it from him at kind of the end of the speech, and then what happens is he's like, I'm 125, okay, 125. He's about 250, 260. Or 280, bro. He was big, and then he just got fatter. He did not have no comeback. He did not have no rebound. But so yeah, I grabbed it. I tried to grab it, and I grabbed it the second time, and then he pushes me. I hit my back of my head on the locker. I think I still got that dent. I don't know. And then my knees wrapped around the bench, and I hit the cement on my tailbone. Before fucking me. And my best friend at the time was like, Will, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like with like damn near tears, because this was 8th grade, and that was embarrassing as shit. That's why I was crying. Not cause the pain was numbing. It was numbing the emotion. Which thank God it was on my spinal cord, because if not, I would have broke down in tears. I would have. But something sparked a light in me where I told myself I had to stop. I could not. Because it's in front of... This was when we were big at the time. Like 60? 60 to 80? No, it was more like 115. Yeah, we had a lot of fucking kids. We had like 115. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Baby, I ain't gonna lie like that. Okay. Yeah. And then I try to transfer that motivational pep talks. Yeah, the meet was interesting. I just forgot it. It was just another meet. Um, so I need my stress ball. Because I know I'm going to do some riding here soon. Fuck. And within that, trying to convert it over to my tennis, it took countless years of self-discipline, dedication, understanding of my skills. Even though I was on the same team for 6 years, that doesn't define me. I define myself by getting better, by incremental changes, by, even if it's just one loss, just bouncing back and getting another win. Because tennis is all about consistency, a deeper understanding of who you are, because you miss 80% of the, or 75 to 80% of the shots you put away. Okay? You miss 75 to 80%. That is what I've learned from start of junior year to senior. And I put that into my work. I put that into my discipline. And what I learned, y'all, mind blowing. So, what I learned is to become myself, to become a motivational speaker. Which it's hard for me to say that. If you're a motivational speaker also and you like this content, please fucking comment, because I need content ideas, and give me some good high ideas, because I really want some good high ideas, because I'm a stoner. That's what you expect. But another thing is, fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, so when I put that work in from junior year to senior year, it changed my perception, changed my mind, and within that, so when I put that into my routine, I was able to understand what I can truly do with my creative mind. Make content, freestyling, live streams. And y'all, if you guys have seen my live streams, watch them. Watch them. I promise you. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, I'm an expert gamer. I will show you. Fuck, I gotta re-download PS app. Fuck. At least it's downloaded fast, say that. But yeah, I have countless hours. Like, I think I have like 112 on the show. 20 or 89 on Siege. Call of Duty, I have like 260, maybe 300. Please tell me I have all my shit saved. It's 21. Okay. Next. Nobody put in my shit. Fuck you if you do. Okay? Fuck you. Where was it? Sydney Dex 2. ITNEY Dex 2 minutos. Okay. I don't fucking care. Shut up. Nobody's seen your shit before. Okay, 34 hours on the UFC, 100. Okay, I restarted. Okay, I've had my PS5 since this summer. No. How long ago was July? I don't think it was July. Two, three, four. Okay. No. Yep. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Okay, this is all in 7 months. 139 hours on the show, 164 on Battlefront 2, 34 on UFC. Battlefield, I have What's up, y'all? I'm gonna give y'all the numbers and hours I've played my video games. So, Call of Duty, I have 251. Star Wars Battlefront 2, 165. Battlefield 2042, 16, which I seriously just downloaded. MLB The Show, 140. UFC 4, 34. GTA 15. Siege 84. Ghost Recon 53. 105 on Modern Warfare 2019. Battlefront 1, 75. So, if that tells you a lot, that tells you a lot. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of this video. Yeah. Yeah. So that tells you a lot. I've been grinding for however many months I said, I don't remember. Ooh, this candle smells nice. Alright. But yeah, so when I tried to put my authentic self into tennis, I understood that nothing without taking action. And that action could be out of fear, out of curiosity, out of gratitude, out of getting a deeper understanding, out of believing, out of doing. Whatever that action is, it has a opposite reaction. It has a positive frequency. It makes you happier. It's dopamine. It's epinephrine. It's all those neurochemicals that make you happy. And you have to understand that even though you're not happy today, like I have to study. Like I have to study. Shit happens. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. But even if you gotta study, you gotta study. There's no way moving past that. Like you have to understand that once you understand that you have to do something, it has a goal, it has an end terminology. It's like getting the A to point B, and point B could be 5 years away, it could be 2 years away, it could be 1 year away. Whatever your time spectrum is, get it done. Get it fucking done, because if you're not, then what are you doing to yourself? What are you doing to your future? What are you doing to your wife and kids that you see down the line? What are you doing to that motorcycle that you want to get? What are you doing to that business that you want to create? And spread your motivation within music, within freestyling, within video games, because I am still learning. I am still doing, and I am still understanding. Once you understand that you are trying to become yourself, you're trying to unlock different pathways, different side quests, because those side quests have a positive or negative frequency or emotion. Frequencies are in the air. Okay? Frequencies are in the air. You can't see them without some special ass glasses. That's fucking common sense, because why can I see radio waves? My doggo just sleeping. Damn, I didn't realize you could see it all the way over here. 'Cause you. So, another thing. Alexa, volume 1. Another thing I want to say with unlocking your authentic self. Loving yourself. Letting yourself go even when you know that your past is way too good to forget. Because I gotta go back to meditation.
Be present with happiness, present with anger, present with anxiety, with sadness and excitement. The emotion is not so important. To be present with it is enough. So there's a really big misunderstanding of what it means to be present. Often I think it's presented as though it's only when we are perfectly calm, happy, the mind very tranquil. But the truth is, the mind is always changing, and very rarely is the mind always like that. The point of being present is to be present with what's happening right now, to be present with the mind as it is. Sometimes the mind is angry, sometimes the mind is sad, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that we're doing anything wrong. And once we can get comfortable with that idea, then we let go of any pressure of trying to create the perfect kind of meditation. Instead, our practice becomes very honest, and we're comfortable, at ease, simply being with the mind as it is. So just take a moment to get comfortable. We're going to begin with the eyes open, a nice soft focus, just aware of the space around you. And then when you're ready, just beginning with some deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, as you breathe in, focusing on the body expanding as it fills with air. And as you breathe out, just noticing how the muscles in the body soften and relax. as the body exhales. And with the next out breath, just closing the eyes and just feeling the weight of the body pressing down, noticing those different points of contact between the body and the seat or the floor beneath you. At the same time, just noticing any sounds, so not resisting the sounds around you, just allowing them to come and go, noticing all the different sounds. And then just bringing the attention back to the body now. Noticing how the body feels. Any sense of heaviness or lightness in the body. Any sense of restlessness or stillness in the body. And just feel that a little more clearly, starting at the top of the head. Just gently scanning down through the body. Noticing how the body feels. Building up a picture of how the body feels. So you probably already noticed as you're scanning down through the body, that movement of breath in the body, that rising and falling sensation. So everybody feels it in a different place.
That's what I always do when I lay down.
Without trying to breathe in any special way, just noticing where you feel the movement.
Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip.
And just starting to notice the rhythm of the breath. Whether the breaths, each breath is long or short, deep or shallow.
Alexa, shuffle stud.
Shuffling This is the Stunning from Spotify.
And then just to help Maintain a little more focus, just starting to count the breaths as they pass. So as you feel the rising sensation, counting 1, falling sensation 2, then 3, then 4, just up to a count of 10. You get to 10, just starting again at 1. Just try that on your own now.
I did it 10. I can live my life, live it right, right. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, being present within your authentic self. Authenticity is interesting because how it correlates with self-love and self-worth is that it's a deeper unconscious to subconscious level where you have to understand that it could be right, it could be wrong. You also have to play within the factor of ethics. Granted, in this day and age, we don't need ethics. Got me anxious. Um, like, I know for a fact my authentic self is listening to Zach Bryan, listening to Mike, listening to my mountain country, listening to my brother's late night, to me and my cousin's sad shit, to um, freestyling, to going to my 2020 playlist, going through my liked songs over the years. It made me have a bigger representation of what my authentic self within the music. And then what I love smelling is fresh cut grass. Oh my god. Candles, another thing. But you don't want to burn it way too long, because then you lose the sensation. But we have to understand that I love to smell fresh cut grass, candles, diesel from motorcycles, diesel from dirt bikes, smoking in my fucking garage when the garage was open, being able to smoke whenever I want to, being able to freestyle, being able to make content, being able to study at a community college, being able to play video games whenever I want, listen to music, watch podcasts, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube, play Clash Royale. I'm just naming off the shit. I gotta leave. It's not up to you. It's not up to me. Why do we talk 100 degrees? I wanna know, I wanna know. It's just too cold here. Too fucking cold. Let's go for a raps. Once you truly know your authentic self, your habits, your deeper understandings of beliefs, it will help you. It will fucking help you, because even though in the long run we all tell ourselves that it is our first rodeo, but at the end of the day, we're just following a timestamp, following in a line, till we work at that 9 to 5, till we start that business, till we make it big. Which, that's all that life is experimenting, being your authentic self, and having a deeper understanding of what you love, what you hate, and being who you are. Alexa, volume 5.
When it gets cold, I'll never leave. Cause you know my heart is
evergreen. Evergreen. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. And yeah, peace.